We now join All My Children.
The power of the press to bring Kit's case to the public. Now, with one phone call, thank you very much, I can wire this story to every major news bureau.
All right. Wait a minute. Listen, Jack has already warned you that he will sue you for slander if you go public.
You can't sue somebody for telling the truth. You are Christine Montgomery. You are the sister of Jackson and Travis Montgomery.
We won't know for sure unless Jack takes the blood test.
Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. Edmund Gray. Yeah, Phil, listen. News break. Hold on one second, I gotta check with my source. Are we good to go? Phil, here's the deal. I want you to get a camera crew over to Wildwood as soon as possible. We're going to have ourselves a little press conference.
What? It's a thank you call. That's all it is. Nothing more.
Yes! You may continue to dig me. They said it couldn't be done. A 50-year-old war crime that baffled the world intelligentsia until today. Solved by one man. Me. That's right, folks. Thaddeus Martin, ace detective, a man of intellect, tenacity, and considerable sexual prowess, whose superior sleuthing ability solved the mystery of the missing masterpieces. Yep. I don't want to brag or nothing, but thanks to a little help from the beautiful yet intrepid Dixie Cooney, our hero just placed Palmer Cortland's purloined painting safely in the hands of none other than good old Uncle Sam, along with a list of ex-Nazi thugs and destinations, thus rendering the world safe for democracy. What's with the tchotchke? Man, this is ugly. It looks like something I carved out of a bar of soap in 3rd grade.
Oh, no, what do you know?
You okay?
Yes.
I know what I like, and it's not
Yeah,
that.
you know what you like? You like big sofa-sized paintings of big-breasted women on velvet.
No.
Why? What are you in such a good mood for?
I told you, Dixie and I just saved the world.
Yeah, I heard. Now, what are you doing, fooling around with paintings? You should be working.
Wait a minute, what are you griping about? Look, I just got an exclusive on the story of the decade. Besides, Liza, life is more than just, deadlines and shooting schedules.
Nobody's paying you to be a superhero. You missed a taping with Chef Leroy.
Oh, God forbid. You know what? I've been thinking.
Oh, no.
Maybe my life is more than just television. I mean, think about it. Can you imagine a guy like Agent Mulder sitting down and cooking up some Cajun tapioca with Chef Leroy?
You're no Mulder. You're not even Scully.
Well, Dixie Cooney might disagree with you.
Careful you don't wear that name out. You've mentioned her 3 times in the conversation. And every time you've had that look on your face.
Your point is?
My point is, if you're going to be lifting the romance ban treaty, go ahead. Get it.
What about you, Liebchen?
What about me?
Well, you were looking pretty moony-eyed yourself when I walked in. And this, the tchotchke from hell, still warm from your hot little hands, man. Judging by the page open in your address book, I'd say it's a present from none other than a Prince of Darkness.
You can stop playing I Spy. You are still my employee.
Well, be that as it may, boss. You're thinking about lifting our little romance treaty in order to get back together with Adam Chandler? Make no mistake, I will have you committed to Oak Haven so fast you won't know what hit you.
By Cupid ABC Saturday.
I don't pry into your private life. You should not pry into mine.
I knew it. I knew it. You are thinking of a rematch with Adam.
No! He gave me a gift.
Yeah?
A mother and child, an Eskimo. I'm pregnant. And I thought I would call him and say thank you before I was so rudely interrupted. What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm going to tell the switchboard to block all outgoing calls. 'Cause I know the way Adam works. One little ringy-dingy, he'll be worming his way right back into your little...
What?
Unless that's exactly what you want.
Oh.
It isn't. No, but think about it. It makes sense. After all, you got a bun in the oven thanks to Jake. You and Adam and little donor baby make 3, the perfect little dysfunctional family unit. And hey, Christmas would be a real blast.
You know, for a best friend, you're awfully chatty. Just because I'm having a baby doesn't change how I feel about Adam.
How exactly do you
I
feel about
don't
that?
trust him. I never will. Period. End of discussion.
No, you don't. I'm saving you from yourself. Dive! Thaddeus Martin, ace detective.
Pain in the ace.
Wait a minute. Say that again. Okay. No, you did the right thing. We're on our way. Come on, we're out of here.
What's going on?
Edmund Gray is calling some kind of press conference. He's going to spin Dr. the Kit Fisher story.
Who's Kit Fisher?
Where have you been? Kit Fisher's a con artist. She set her sights on Jackson Montgomery. She's going to slap him with some kind of quarter and take a DNA test.
What for?
We don't have time, honey. I'll explain it to you on the way down to the parking garage. The parking garage.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
Jack left us no choice.
Still, I think that we should...
Kid, listen to me. For whatever reason, your brother wants this to stay buried. But after today, he can't run from the truth. You are his sister. And the world's gonna know about it.
Edmund, may I have a word with you, please?
Yeah?
You are taking this rather personally, aren't you? I mean, this is Kit's battle, not yours.
Look, I'm merely trying to help her gain what is legitimately hers.
No. Not too long ago, you and I were on opposite sides of the same fight. You were determined to prove you were Hugo's son.
Right.
You spun out of control.
That was then. Come on, this is now.
What has changed? You shot from the hip back then. Didn't care who you hit, how many lives you ruined. Is this history repeating itself?
We took a lot of hits. But we're still brothers. We're family. You gonna stand here and tell me it wasn't worth it?
Just sounding a warning. You can't fight other people's battles.
Look, how can I not fight this battle? How can I not get involved? All right, you tell me. I know how she feels. She's out there reaching, praying somebody, her brother will hold out his hand and pull her back to safety the way he couldn't when Christine fell into the sea. Now, he's got a second chance to redeem himself and save her. Now, he would be a fool not to take that.
Okay, you said you lit a fire under Jack. I just hope you are ready for the fallout.
A news van just pulled up out front.
All right, I'll take care of it.
You nervous?
Yes.
Don't be. We got the truth on our side.
And I've got a monster case of butterflies.
I know.
And what if this backfires?
It's not going to. We'll handle it, okay? It'll be okay. Hello, how you doing? Gentlemen, ladies, I've called this press conference. Thank you for coming. The reason is standing right next to me here. I'd like to introduce you to Christine Montgomery, a woman in her own right, as well as being the sister of District Attorney Jackson Montgomery. Her story is incredible, but true.
Jack, darling, your world has come completely undone. And I finally understand the reason why. I finally understand why you couldn't forgive me. It's not because you don't love me. And it's not because I slept with Mike. You and I would be engaged right now if it weren't for that greedy, vain, self-serving woman who abused your trust. I know about Kit Fisher and what she's trying to do to you, and it is criminal. Imagine this bleach blonde bimbo trying to pass herself off as your sister. How could anyone perpetuate such a cruel hoax? No one knows better than I the loss you suffered when your sister Christine died. You told me all about that. And now to think that this horrible, lying, conniving fraud is forcing you to relive this trauma. Jack, I can't even begin to... Must have suffered. There was no one with me. There was no one with me. Even when you said we were finished, you were stressed to the limit. But we're not going to let this imposter win. We're not going to let this imposter break us up. We're going to fight her, Jack. We're going to fight her together. Jack and Erica, the dream team, the way we were meant to be. Isn't that right, Jack? Say something, please, Jack. Tell me how you feel.
I can sum up how I feel in 3 little words. Get out, please.
The doc says you gotta stay off of that foot for some time. You got somebody to help you with your shopping and such?
No sweat. I can take care of myself.
Oh, I wouldn't hear of that.
Well, then I'll hire a private duty nurse.
What, you're gonna get some crepe-souled know-it-all who hogs your TV and runs up a humongous phone bill calling her Aunt Tilly and Cucamonga? No. You're gonna come home with me. I'm gonna take care of you.
No, I can't ask that of you.
You're not asking. I'm inviting.
I can't go putting you out of your way like that, no.
Believe me, you would be doing me a favor. I mean, ever since Palmer up and went to Lord only knows where, me and Petey, we're just rattling around that big old place all by our lonesome. I need to be keeping busy, and helping you get back on that foot again would just give me no end of pleasure.
Well, it's quite an incredibly generous offer.
And you don't have to worry about your privacy either, because you can just have the whole West Wing. And if you want anything, then you just buzz the intercom.
I don't know about that, Opal.
Just try it for a week, okay? And then if it doesn't work out, no hard feelings.
Might as well take her up on her offer. Bad break. Ooh, no pun intended, buddy. Well, I guess Pine Valley's gonna be your home for a while.
I want you to go now, and I don't want you to come back here under any pretext.
Jack, you haven't even heard everything I came here to tell you.
Erica, I really heard enough.
No, please listen to this. I know you'll feel better.
Somehow I doubt that.
Jack, you don't have to worry any longer about this Kit Fisher person giving you any more grief.
Why is that?
Because I took care of her once and for all.
What did you do?
I told her in no uncertain terms to back off and leave you alone, or she would end up in jail.
You shouldn't have done that.
Well, don't thank me, but I guess I could toot my own horn. I really was a force of nature.
Yes, I'm quite sure you were. Did you ever consider the fact that there might be something to her story?
Of course. Of course, a shameless attempt at extortion.
I happen to think there might be a little more to it than that.
What are you talking about, Jack? I have heard and seen you on more than one occasion try to get her to get out of your life. Now, there is no possible way that she's your sister. And thanks to me, she's out of your life for good.
Yes, what?
Are you Jackson Montgomery?
Yes, and you would be?
Harry Stradlin, process server for the Commonwealth. You've been served.
Jack, what's this all about?
It's a summons. Edmund Gray has sponsored Kit Fisher's petition for a court order to have my DNA tested.
Well, we will fight that.
Why?
No.
Why not test the DNA? It can prove conclusively if Kit Fisher is your sister or isn't your sister, right? Why not take it? What are you afraid of?
It was long presumed that Jackson and Travis Montgomery lost their baby sister Christine in a tragic boating accident. New evidence has come to light supporting a new theory that against all odds, Christine survived, was found and raised by a couple who went to great lengths to conceal her identity. Now, what Ms. Fisher wants to do is set the record straight, claim her birthright. A major stumbling block, however, is her brother, Mr. Jackson Montgomery, the district attorney. Now, he has refused to undergo DNA testing that will prove once and for all if this lady right here is his long-lost sister.
Miss Fisher, surely you're aware that the Montgomery family is among the wealthiest and most prestigious in the South.
Yes, well, the Montgomery financial and social status is immaterial. She is solely concerned with establishing her identity.
That's not true. Roll tape. This woman is nothing but a self-serving liar trying to perpetrate a hoax.
So that's my competition there, the Palmer's precious paintings?
Yes, property of the U.S. government until we can trace their owners.
The list there, too?
What list?
Nazi fugitives.
Any of them still alive?
Some.
So, where do we start? Israel, Paraguay?
We don't start anywhere, my friend.
Wait a minute, we can't chase these guys from behind a desk anymore.
You couldn't chase anybody with that cast on.
You're not doing this without me.
He travels fastest who travels alone.
Mike, you are not cutting me out of the loop on this one. Sorry.
Opal, could you give us a few minutes in private? Yes. Look, buddy, I know this stinks.
Who connected the dots? Who suspected the paintings in the list to begin with? Who checked out the hidden room?
You did.
So what do I do? All the grunt work now? Huh? You go high profile, making all the buzz, cashing in on all the glory?
I'll make sure there's a little something extra in your paycheck.
No, I want to be there when we bust these Nazis.
I'll send you a picture postcard. Look.
No, you retired, I thought, huh?
No, I'm reactivated. As of today, I leave town tonight.
Well, then that's good. I'm going with you.
No. I talked to your doctors. You're not going anywhere with that ankle until it heals.
The doctors don't know anything. I'm out of here.
Adrian, lie down. You're a hard man. But you let that ankle heal, and that is an order.
So you pulling rank on me now?
I'm your superior.
Well, that's a scary thought, I gotta tell you.
You listen to your doctor, stay off that ankle. And you let Opal play nursemaid if that's what she wants to do. If it makes her happy, that's the least we could do after all the grief we put her through. Well, buddy, it's adios for now.
Don't expect me to miss your ugly face.
I'll be back to make your life miserable.
I'm sure you will.
Oh, take advantage of a situation. Women love men when they're helpless. Drop a dime. Give Belinda Kiefer a call.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you giving me advice?
Yeah.
I mean, I came back here to help you win Erica back. But what did you do? Drop the ball. So now I'm stuck here in the suburbs while you run off to play hero again.
Yeah, well, life is not fair, my friend. If it were, I'd be in Jackson Montgomery's shoes right now.
This is Edmund's doing. He put Kid up to this. I know he did.
Okay, then I'm gonna go to Wildman right now.
No. Please. You've helped enough. You probably provoked Kid to take legal action.
Why not just get the DNA tested? Get it over with.
Because my sister's death is not a matter of public consumption, Liza.
Well, it seems that your right to privacy is secondary to Kit Fisher's right to know who she really is.
What are you talking about?
Edmund Gray has called a press conference. In no time, the whole country is going to know the story of Jackson Montgomery and his sister who came back from the dead.
Miss Fisher, since you're so hot to go on the record, why don't you tell the members of the press where you and I first met?
Napa, California.
More specifically, the Orsini Vineyards, where you had managed to ingratiate yourself into the good graces of the owner-proprietor, Mrs. Nola Orsini, a widow. After doing so and gaining her trust, did you or did you not attempt to funnel company funds into a private bank account?
I left that vineyard with nothing.
Not for lack of trying. The truth is, judging by the paperwork, if I hadn't come along, you might have bilked Nola out of the entire operation. How ironic that Mrs. Orsini mistook me for her long-lost son. Inspiration for this little scam?
You're wrong about me.
Am I? Did you or did you not flee the state before charges could be filed? I'll take that as a yes. You used to work alone. And as I know Edmund Gray to be a man of integrity, I can only assume that somehow you managed to dupe him into being an unwitting accomplice.
I didn't dupe anyone. Edmund's only trying to help me.
Into what? A third of the Montgomery family fortune?
All right, Ted, listen. This
You're
is
the
not
one
your
that called
private
this
trial,
press
all right?
conference, Edmund. I'm sorry, but Miss Fisher insists she's got
All right,
nothing
all
to
right.
hide.
That's all that we have time for. Thank you all for coming. But as my brother explained, this matter is now in the purview of the county courts. If a judge rules in Miss Fisher's favor, a simple test will prove or disprove her claim that she is in fact Christine Montgomery. Edmund and I will show you out. Please.
Mr. Montgomery,
Please.
this is Montgomery. This is
All of you.
Get something straight, please. One more question.
That was quite a little performance you gave for the cameras. But only you and I know what really went down there back in California. You can search the whole entire world,
I have to find her.
all your life, for your heart's desire.
I know how much she loves me.
And maybe, all the time,
She would never do anything to intentionally jeopardize a relationship.
it's right there in front of you.
I just hope I have a chance to tell her. Lucy?
Don't miss Poor Charles, ABC Daytime.
Well, I don't know if the house is really up to code, you know, access-wise, but I'll just do my darndest to make you feel comfortable. Here, why don't you just park yourself right there? Oh, goodness, yeah, there. How is that?
That's great.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, let's see. Let me just, get your foot propped up a little bit. There. Well, that used to be Palmer's favorite chair. Many's a night he'd sit in that and sip brandy and read the Wall Street Herald. Well, no point in living in the past, is there? Now, if you need anything at all, you just ring this little bell, okay? And I'll come running.
Opal, you don't have to wait on me, okay?
Oh, believe me, I'm happy to.
Why are you so nice to me?
Well, your papa took a thorn out of my paw once, and anyway, I just plain like you.
I like you too.
Well, then we're a mutual admiration society, aren't we? So why don't I have Cook rustle up some lunch, and then we can just sit down and spend some time. Oh, are you all right? Spend some time, you know, talking about all the, well, your family and your childhood, and you could tell me.
Edmund called a press conference.
I'm sure it's over by now, but you'll catch it on the news.
Where are you going?
You know everything. Why don't you figure it out?
I'm going with
No,
you.
you are not going anywhere with me. Get the hell out of the way.
Trouble in paradise?
You've chosen Jack, and this is goodbye.
Mike, I didn't intend this. I didn't plan this. I didn't intend for us to end up here like this. I think what I did was wrong.
You did exactly what Erica Kane would have done.
How did you get in here? No, don't answer that. You're a spy. You have your ways, right?
Glad to know you're paying attention.
Always. Come on. Fix your drink.
No. I just came to say goodbye.
What, are you leaving?
I'm a man with a mission.
To get Erica back.
No, that kind of went bust.
Check one.
On a technicality. Look, I get the feeling that Jack and Erica are not going to go the distance. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look after Erica for me. Make sure she's okay. You think you can swing that?
It's a tough job. I think I'm up for it.
I never doubted you for a minute.
Come on, you. I'm gonna walk you out to your Batmobile.
Tad, get out of here.
No, wait, Edmund. Tad isn't finished yet. Are you, Tad?
Knock it off.
Don't be shy. Gave an earful to the cameras, but you didn't tell the truth.
What truth are we talking about?
About us, Tad and me. Do you want to tell Edmund, or shall I?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
Help take a bite out of crime.
On the next All My Children, here's to a very promising friendship.
We got a problem, a big problem.
Why can't we just call it even and start all over again?
You're gonna have that DNA test, Jack Montgomery, whether you like it or not.
This is Kevin Newman.
And Lisa McCree. Tomorrow, Good Morning America takes you on a bus trip to Vermont.
We'll bring you all the tastes and the sights of the season and a couple of surprise guests as well. So we hope you'll join us for Good Morning America tomorrow.
Can Opal forgive Palmer? Go to abc.com for a sneak peek at tomorrow's All My Children.